What's up, guys? Welcome to Daily Refinement. It's a very exciting day for me on eBay. Let's get straight into it. Two things happened. Number one, in my big store, Daily Refinement, I just crossed over $1 million in the last 12 months of sales. So first time I've done that. This year, since starting the Facebook group with my colleague Tech and Sports, I am trending being up $500,000. So way more than $1,000 a day and extra since starting this group with him. So last year I did 700,000. This year I am trending 1.2 million. So that's exciting. But honestly, even though this store has 25,000 items, it was at 27, but I'm currently selling more items that I'm listing in this store. What's more exciting to me is that my baby store, Resar Nirvana, which I started 74 days ago, just had its first week of $1,000 profit, and it should make $1,000 a week profit or more forever. So I'll go over why that is, but as you can see here, today I had $510 in sales, yesterday $748, the day before $467, $380, $433, $466, and $458. The last 7 days in a row, I've had more than 15 sales per day, and I started listing 30 a day about a week ago, and as you guys look at the traffic tab, you can see the bump. I was listing as many as I could in the beginning because I was limited in capital, so I had to wait for the item to sell to get more money to get more items. So right here, I started listing 10 a day until I got enough money to start listing 30 a day, which has happened in the last week or so. And it's been epic looking at the growth of this store. And I'm actually much more proud of this because this store, Resar Nirvana, is very uniform. My other store, Daily Refinement, is not uniform. There's probably 20 different stores inside of this store, all these different ideas. I also crossed over 10,000 feedback in this store, which is exciting. So it's been a wild ride, to say the least. This last year, I've learned so much about eBay, and I'm really, really proud of this little store because everything in it is optimized. I cannot believe yesterday I had 30 sales in this store with 900 listed. That's still maintaining like over a 3% sell, still 100% per month sell-through rate in this store. It's been 3 to 5% every single day, and that's because of, on the right side here, I have these 7 blue categories, and this is how you sell items on eBay. The most important things are these 3 yellow things. So I'm gonna go over that right now. You have to pick what your average sale price is going to be because that's going to help you determine what items you buy. So for me, it's $25 is the goal. Over this experiment, I've been averaging $25.20, so I hit that goal. Check number 1. Number 2, I want a 40% or more margin, and I want to have a profit per item of at least $10. So I hit both of those. In the profit goal, I've been averaging $11.97 in profit per item, and that's 48%, so almost half. So I've done $10,940 in sales and $5,034 profit, not including today. So I haven't done the math yet on today's sales, and I don't know if I'm going to be continuing to do the line by line because I don't do that for taxes and I don't do that in my big store. But it's been very useful because I didn't understand these 3 yellow things until I did this experiment. I really have a good idea now of what items sell for how much profit, and I know what items don't reach my goals, and I'm going to give you guys a couple of examples of that. So today I was at the flea market, and I think, as my colleague would say, loose lips sink ships. I've been talking about my store too much on YouTube, so it's been difficult. A lot of my sourcing has dried up at the flea market. People are buying the same things as me, but I was already planning for that, and that's why this store is mainly mall brands. Abercrombie & Fitch, Levi's, Under Armour, Victoria's Secret, nothing fancy. People can find these anywhere, right? There's nothing special. All the good brands in my big store, I have my solds hidden, so you can't really see what I sold. If you want to look at this store and see the 440 items that I sold, you can go ahead and click the sold on the left side, and it will show you every single item that I sold in this experiment so far. Literally nothing fancy. All of these brands you can find at the store, minus some of the sports apparel that I found. That's just through regular donations, but those are usually sold. I guess you could still get it at the mall at a store like Fanatics or something, but again, common items on the left. And it made me think of a lot of things. A lot of things popped through my head this week because I was finally reaching at least 375 days and $375 a day in sales, which is what is required for me to make $150 a day. So once you know your margins, once you know this yellow part right here, you can figure out the rest of it. I know I need at least 15 sales. I know I need 375 a day. So if you look at the last few days for me, let me pull that up again. I don't have any days in the last 7 days under 375. So every single day in the last 7 days, I've made more than $150 profit, and I only need $2,500 a week in sales to net $1,000. And this last week, I had almost $3,500 in sales. So crushed it. Finally hit this $1,000 a week goal. I'm proud of myself because it took a lot of thinking to get here to just do it the same way. I know that sounds interesting, that it would take thinking to be simple, but for me, when you try to overcomplicate things, it takes a lot of thinking to just rein it back and be like, okay, don't need to do anything different. It's already working. Just keep doing the same thing. So in this store, I want to talk about something that is the squirrel brain. Okay, to give you guys an example, I never sell kids clothing. It never meets my margin goal, but I want to use one as an example for you guys. So I found 19 pairs of these jeans at the flea market. Now I know from experience that this size 27 is not regular size 27 for men or women. This is actually for kids. It's a youth size. Specifically, I think this is a boy's size, although I think you could put it in the unisex youth as well. So I put this in the boys jeans category, and this does not meet my profit goal. Okay, it does not net me $10 profit. It does not sell for more than $25, and it doesn't make me $10 every single time a pair sells. So this doesn't follow my parameter. So once you have your thing on the yellow, stop buying things that don't match it. So just because things are profitable doesn't mean you pick them up. Now, obviously there are exceptions. I got 19 pairs of almost the exact same pair of jeans. So if you add up those 19 pairs of jeans, it actually does meet my profit goal, but it's just different because it's a replenishable, meaning some of the jeans I got between 2 and 5 of the same exact pair, which makes it easy. Now, why did I price these at $14.99? That was just what I determined to be the market value of these. These are $48 MSRP. They sell for about half of retail, including shipping. So I think a lot of people get caught up on this right side here. If you look at the 7 things I put in blue on the right side here, category, titles, photos, item specifics, pricing, business policies, and shipping. If you have to have all of these on point or your item will not sell. So the reason why your items are not selling is not because of anything minus these 7 things plus your listing habit. That's basically how eBay works. So I did the best I could at getting a title that was similar to other kids listings that sold. I think that people need to know what they're dealing with. So the reason why I use this picture as the profile picture is that it's a brand new pair of jeans and you should be able to tell. I want them to click into it and see the full picture. But when I sell pre-owned clothing, this is the first picture where you see the entire layout of the jean, the profile of it. But when I'm selling new, just what I noticed from looking at brand new jeans, a lot of people use this picture. So you have to really understand your category. When you're buying a pair of skinny jeans, you kind of already know what the shape's going to be. So you just want to know, is it in fact new? And I took these pictures outside. As you guys know, if you're just starting, you want to do the best job that you can. And outside pictures produce the most natural lighting. So I recommend you take pictures outside in the shade. So that's what I did in the beginning. And it's been interesting, to say the least. I really, really have enjoyed this experiment. I'm really proud that I finally hit $1,000 a week income. So it took me 74 days. Never in this challenge have I said that everyone can do this. You can't. Some people will never be able to reach $1,000 a week income. And I'm not saying that to be negative. I'm just saying that the 7 things on the right side here take a long time to learn. So you have to learn how to find items in the right category, how to write titles, how to do photos, how to do item specifics, how to price your items, how to have business policies that convert, and how to do eBay shipping. It can take some people several years to learn that. There's also monetary restrictions. I did start with the box I found in the garbage can and $0 and just selling stuff around the house. Everyone can do that. But I already have the experience now of doing all 7 of these things on the right well. So it takes time. Not one time in this challenge did I say everyone can do it. I'm saying right now, not everyone can do it. Only a few people can do it if you do these 7 things right and you understand what's in yellow. Because if you understand what's in yellow, you understand how eBay works. Because here in my ledger, I actually linked two screens. So one screen is the awaiting shipment page. When you go here on eBay, it will tell you what the item sold for, including tax. This is a very important number because that's what the eBay fees are based on. Okay, so when you go to your awaiting shipments page, pay attention to what this number sold for. That's a huge secret for eBay because it starts to program you what items sell for what amount, including tax. Okay, that's number one. Second thing is going to be the total revenue without tax. So if you click on this, you'll see here the amount of money that eBay took. So they're going to take out the eBay fee, they're going to take out a scheduled listing fee. And the reason why I've been so consistent in this store is I've been using the scheduled listings. So I have, let's take this look here, 91 drafts, and I have 67 scheduled. So Sunday I have Monday and Tuesday already set to go. And then I'm going to be listing, I'm going to try to build this scheduled listing up to 21 days so I never miss a day ever. So, but anyway, back to the all transactions page, because it's important to understand how the fees work. So it's just two pages. It's your awaiting shipment page and this transaction page. These are the two pages that you need to learn. Once you figure out these two things, you'll know these are the yellow things. You'll know how much your items sell for. You'll know what your margin is. You'll know what your profit is. You'll know how many items you need to sell every day. This is the mechanics of how eBay works. And guys, this is the biggest conspiracy on the internet. You guys ready for this? eBay doesn't teach people this. I learned eBay from YouTubers that don't know what they're talking about, including me. Okay, I did not know what I was talking about for many, many, many years. And it's literally insane to me that eBay doesn't teach this. eBay could have a class when you log into eBay and they could show you what all these numbers mean, and then you could figure out how to sell eBay much better. But I think this is the conspiracy. Maybe eBay makes more money on insertion fees than final value fees. That's my only thing I can think of. eBay makes more money when you list items that never sell than if you list items and they actually sell. That's the only thing I can think of, because in this entire time I've been doing eBay, I learned almost all of it from my colleague Tech and Sports. He has taught me basically everything I know in my eBay store. So it's kind of like eating a piece of humble pie, thinking that my entire YouTube existence of being a reseller is garbage because all the things I did were wrong. And now learning that eBay is really just these 7 things and these 3 numbers. That's it. eBay is these 10 things. What do you sell items for? How much profit did you make? What's your profit per item? Okay, now you know your profit per item. You know how many items you need to list each day to meet your goal. That's it. That's the whole, we've been doing this book called The E-Myth Revisited, where you talk about the entrepreneur, the technician, and the manager. And the entrepreneur comes up with the goal. There you go. You just came up with the goal. What profit do you want to make per item? How much money do you want to make per item? That's it. That tells you what you need to do every day. Number 2, the technician, that's the person that does the work. That person needs to master these 7 things on the right side here. How do items actually work? What items sell? Right? And the third one is the manager. All the manager needs to do in this is figure out how you can create that listing habit. That's it. So it's crazy because you could just unsubscribe from my channel now. Don't do that. Subscribe so I can continue to make ad revenue. But if you unsubscribe right now and just screenshot the right side of the screen, you can make millions of dollars on eBay with no further information for free. That being said, I recommend you join my Patreon at patreon.com/theresellers podcast and join over 1,000 people in the Facebook group, because this is the main reason reselling is a lonely journey. Again, you will not have to be like me and struggle through it for 5 years. You can just, as soon as you enter, learn the stuff on the right side and kill it. So I love you guys. I appreciate everyone who's watched my channel, approaching 100,000 subscribers, and that makes me really happy that I'm spreading the love of this message, that you can make a living online. Not everyone can make a living, but a lot of people can if you can just master the 10 things on the right side of the screen. So I appreciate you guys. Smash the like button, consider subscribing, join my Patreon group. Take care.